Hello and welcome back to another Versus Challenge.
This will be number
Episode 11.
11.
Ones. Yep, throwing up the ones.
There we go.
All right, or we can throw up these ones, ones or ones, so.
That's after.
All right, so episode number 11. Today we got a interesting one as well, too.
Yeah.
One that we have yet to really talk about in any of these because a lot of retro games.
Yeah, that's not exactly a. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean to an extent, some of the games we'll explain it.
We'll get
so
there.
we are going to argue finishing the main storyline or
finishing everything.
Finishing everything, 100%ing everything. So off screen, we chose what we are going to argue because I think we both are okay with either one.
Yeah, I think it depends on the game sometimes, but
yes, for sure. So today I will be arguing for completing just the main quest.
And I'm talking about everything.
And Kyle will be talking about everything. The one thing that we did not do yet, though, was flip a
coin to see who
goes first. All right, so I'm always calling it an error. I know you're flipping, but I'm going to let you. Oh, no, I'll just let you flip it, and then
I trust. Call?
Yeah, I trust you. So, ready? Yeah. What do I want?
Oh my God!
We're gonna do it real. Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Nice. I'm calling heads.
Heads.
Heads it is.
Heads it is.
I will go second.
Second. All right. I don't have my normal phone because my phone was dead.
Oh yeah. So I gotta do a timer?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do the timer today. I'm just gonna make you do all the work today.
As you run the computer.
Yeah. All right. So let's throw 2 minutes up on the
20 seconds. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. That's all you get.
I'm ready when you're ready. 3, 2. Wait, did we explain the rules?
Oh yeah. Real quick. We each get 2 minutes. We each get 2 minutes to talk about our topic.
Make your argument.
Make your argument.
State your piece.
Other person gets their 2 minutes. We do a little rebuttaling, and then you decide who.
Yeah, who
won,
who's
and,
right
and why did
wrong.
why did I win? So,
All
right. So we are going to start. Whenever you tell me, I'm gonna get going.
3, 2, 1. Argue.
All right. So, I personally think that just completing the main story is good enough. Now, of course, there are going to be side quests and everything, but the main storyline is why you buy the game. A lot of times you're not buying the game because you're trying to 100% it. You don't even know what the 100% is. A lot of times you're playing the game and, maybe you finishing the main story does do 100%. So I guess the big question is, and you don't have to answer this now, is like, if I'm playing Mario and I use the, Mario 3 and I use the whistle to jump ahead on worlds, is that not 100%ing? Or am I just beating the main quest? Because then there is that as well too. The other thing is, how many times have you actually 100%ed a game? You're playing for the main story. So,
1 minute left.
I still have a minute left. Oh my gosh, that was pretty much my whole argument there. But no, I mean, like, you think about it, like I've had Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for many years now, and I have yet to 100% this game. I mean, it is not a game that is easy to 100%. It is a game that takes a while, and even when you think you're close, you're way off of being close. So I think just the main storyline, I think there's something to be said.
30 seconds.
There is some. Jesus Christ, this one's so long. That's what she said. So yeah, there's definitely something to be said about 100%ing and completing everything in the game, but how many times have you actually done that? Now I know that there's people out there that have done that, and it is something for people to do, but at the end of the day, it's really hard to actually 100%.
1.
So
shut up, it's my turn.
Thank God, because I didn't know where else I was going to go with that one.
That was rough for you.
That was, I thought I was ready, but then I think I put my whole argument around as.
Yeah, you just kind of threw it in there.
I did. I threw that in way too early. So.
All right.
All right. So.
I'm going to jump into why you should go for the 100% of the game.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'm starting my timer.
Go ahead.
No. Basically, yes. You buy a game to play the story, but you also buy a game to live in that world. So you want to spend as much time as possible playing Breath of the Wild, or playing Spider-Man 2, or playing fucking Halo. You know, I don't think you really 100% Halo, but like 100% for Halo would be like trying to beat it on Legendary, because I've never beaten a Halo on Legendary, but I've tried plenty of times. Or you try to get the skulls, which I never ever friggin' did either. But like, by not just doing story like just following the storyline, you're gonna power up better. Like, you're not gonna be in like, oh, you should be at a level 10, but you're only at level 6 because you didn't, find, X, Y, and Z on these side quests. Like, there's a purpose to going to that 100% to get more things done. You're looking for
1 minute.
the small tutorial things that you get, learning new skills, unlocking abilities, so that when you get to the parts in the story, you're not just banging your head against the wall because you can't do shit because you never learned it. Like, and that's how many times has that happened to you? Like, where you need to do the wall jump flip, but you never learned it because you didn't do the side mission. More powerful gear, getting better swords or guns or whatever, like those things you get by shooting for that 100%. And also, sometimes you don't want to just keep going through the story. Some things, like Assassin's Creed back in the day, were very repetitive. You would nosedive off the church and hide in the bushes, and then you'd, gut a guy in his throat, and then I've saved the religion for another day, and then the next mission is the same damn thing. But you explore the world, you find new things. It's better to go for that 100% because you get a more fleshed out experience in the world that you bought the game to be in. 2, 1, boom.
Yeah, and I think your argument is very strong. I think there is something to be said about going for the 100%. But I think the question is, like, how do you know if you've 100%ed a game?
Most modern games.
Games, yes. And I think that's the thing. I mean, like, Breath of the Wild gives you a little bit of an indication that you're 100%ing, but like, there's 900 Korok seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are not easy to come by. Even with using a cheat sheet guide of like where they're all at, which I have tried doing.
There's still too much.
It's still like really impossible, like really hard to actually find out where they are.
But like, to go back to your point about you using the whistle and skipping all the levels in Mario 3, I would say that's not completing the story. It's definitely not 100%ing it because you're skipping 90% of the game.
I think maybe Mario was a bad example because Mario.
Right, it's like a built-in cheat. That's not satisfying.
Yeah, I know.
To beat the game in 5 minutes, like, fuck you. I spent money on this. You know what I mean? But like,
I think it depends on where you're at with the game.
In Mario World, and in the newer Marios on Switch, like, you go through the world, you got a 3-star this level, and which one of them do you have to 3-star as every character? That's
Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, like that. I like that idea. Like, you got to beat it Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach.
Yep.
But like
Rosalina.
Right, that's right. There's double. But like, that's a cool thing. Like, yeah, you can 100% it as Mario, and then you could play the whole game again as another character. Like, that's just cool to go for that 100% instead of just, I got through the story and I saw, he saves her from Bowser and it's over.
I think it depends on obviously it's going to depend on the game itself.
Heavily. Yeah, also, do you have 95 hours to throw into a game?
That's the other thing.
No, I don't. I could probably play one game for about a year. Because I ask for like 2 games for Christmas and I might get through one of them. Yeah. Like, I have Hogwarts Legacy or whatever it was called. Oh, I'm like maybe 12 hours in, but I don't think I've scratched the surface, and I've already moved on to other games.
I'm not even that far in the game. I'm actually kind of mad that I actually paid for that one.
It's a fun game.
It is really fun to play.
And it's cool, but you're running all over that fucking place.
I know. The other one that comes to mind is like WWE 2K23. I bought that, and I'm like, I played it so much in the beginning, but like, me playing so much is like an hour at a time,
a week,
like,
right?
Yeah, and like,
well, how do you 100% that? You unlock characters?
I don't know. It's a good question. I would imagine that you have to unlock all the characters and get every single title. Like you at some point, like win every single title.
Work your way through
Win the GM mode, because there's a GM mode where you're in control of Raw or SmackDown or whatever. You can pick which one you want to be in charge of. Then there's like the My Universe and all that. So yeah, it heavily depends on the game, for sure. So.
All right, but who's right? Do you go for the 100%, or you just getting through that story and giving up?
Yep.
You let us know in the comments, folks.
Why is it 100%? And
Yes. Why is it 100%?
No, I think it comes down, for me. I think the answer is that very few people actually 100% games.
Right.
So you're playing for the main story.
And as much extra as you can get through.
And as much extra as you can do. And you know what? Answer. And I think with like, I'm going back. I'm be using Breath of the Wild so much with this one. We're at like 11 minutes almost. But I think with my Breath of the Wild one is like, for you to get certain things in the game, you do have to get as close to 100%, because it makes it easier to battle Ganon. And the nice thing about it is, even when you beat Ganon at the end, it reverts back to the time before that you beat Ganon. So like you're not in this world where like Ganon's gone. He's still there because it reverted like 3 hours back to where you were before you beat him, which is cool, because then it gives you that opportunity to go back and play back and then see if it's easier to beat him. Because technically there's someone that speed ran the game in like 3 minutes, and I'm like, how the hell did you have 3 hearts? Like, you have to be like a master sword person. I don't know. So, but yeah, so comment down below. And then as always, follow us, like, share, subscribe, comment, talk with us. TerribleGamersPod@gmail.com, Instagram.com/TerribleGamersPod, YouTube.com. If you're watching on YouTube, you already found us. So, but make sure you hit that subscribe and follow and like and everything, and give us a shout out, communicate with us.
Check out that link tree. Look at our look at Reaper apparel and Dubby energy drinks. I'm actually gonna pour a Dubby right now.
Yeah, I got my Dubby shaker. Just water though in there.
But it's all good stuff, guys. Check it out. We got our shirts up on TeePublic.
Check out the link tree. It is below as well too in the description, on audio as well as video. So, yeah, that's it. So, anything else? Last thoughts? Final thoughts?
No.
All right.
Drop a comment, folks. What do you think?
Sounds good. Let's hear from you. And as always, keep on playing.